Hey everyone, and welcome back to the NCAA Women's College Volleyball Scores for Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. So we have a few more games in women's college volleyball. Our non-conference games finished today. We had there's 12 non-conference games going into today. There are 9 now. 9, and I'm going to share with you the scores. Those 3 plus the other conference games. A lot of these conference games have featured games. They have one featured game between schools from that conference as like a showcase, like the conference off. And we had in the Southland, we had Southeastern Louisiana at 2 p.m. Eastern time. They swept in, or 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. local time. And Southeastern Louisiana swept Incarnate Word 3 sets to love. East Carolina swept Charlotte 3 sets to love. We had Queens University sweep West Georgia in dominant sweep 3 sets to love. 3 sets. Chattanooga beats Mercer 3 sets to 1. Mercer had played back-to-back midweeks. They played Tuesday in a featured game, in a featured Southern Conference Tuesday game in the 9-team Southern. There's 10 teams in the Southern normally, but the Citadel and in women's soccer there is the Citadel has women's volleyball, but VMI does not women's volleyball. So they do not have a volleyball school, men's or women's volleyball, which women's volleyball is more popular than men's. So they go down to 9. There's 9 teams. And then they play each team twice, so they would. So 16 games. And that is Chattanooga beats Mercer 3 sets to 1. After they played East Tennessee State yesterday. Binghamton played New Haven. New Haven did the same thing. They played at Holy Cross on Tuesday 21st. However, they had a non-conference game scheduled at home against Binghamton for the 22nd, and Binghamton sweeps New Haven that one 3 sets. So South Carolina State played a midweek non-conference to get some more games in. They scheduled a midweek non-conference to get more games in. And South Carolina, and obviously it was against Clef. It was a non-Division 1 opponent. And they sweep them in straight sets. So, MEAC, there's only 8 teams in the MEAC. 8 teams in the MEAC. Play 7 points. So play each team once. Or twice, play each team twice, so that'll be 14 games. So still enough for some midweek games for MEAC schools. Small conferences like MEACs, IVs. I don't know about the IVs or the midweeks, but the MEAC does. So, and the IV does midweeks for women's soccer. Or Cincinnati, 3 sets to 1 win over Utah. Utah is under 500 for the first time this season. I don't know about the first time this season. They're really struggling in the Big 12 here. Utah might be their best shot at a tournament. Might be the NIVC. And even then, they might be on the bubble of that tournament. Number 24, Carl took set 1 over Texas Tech. Then Texas Tech took sets 2 and 3. And then 3 sets 4 and 5, Carl came back and won to win 3 sets to Carl is now 17-3, 8-1 in Big 12 play. They were 16-3, 7-1 Big 12 play going in that match. Well, Texas Tech was 8-11, 0-7 in Big 12 play. Now they're 8-12, 0-8 in Big 12 play. Number 4 in the featured Big 12 game. That was on Fox Sports 1, FS1. Otherwise, it would have been on ESPNU. If ESPN had rights to that game, the game would have been on ESPNU with the since there was ESPN had NBA coverage with Inside the NBA, with the NBA crew. Not every day do they have the NBA crew, Inside the NBA crew working every game day, but they have that, and they simulcast that. They're trade for Big 12 football. Some ESPN Plus Big 12 football games. And big games that have ESPN Plus for Big 12 and basketball and football. But anyways, that was on FS1. And they had ESPN2 had them. Football. They had Discover Tuesday football. So that would have been ESPNU. And we had Kansas, number 14 Kansas, sweep number 10 TCU. Alabama State in the featured SWAT team of the day. It was on SWAT TV. They beat Alabama in 3 sets to 1. Alabama State does. Auburn in the featured SC Network game. Auburn beats Arkansas 3 sets to 1. That one. And in Florida, on there's 2 usually, one on SC Network, one on SC Network Plus. Could be on the alternate channel, could be on both the alternate channel and the SC Network Plus, which is the streaming thing. And that is 3 set win for, or 3 sets to 1 win for Florida over Oklahoma. And then we had Syracuse on the featured AC Network game. They defeat Boston College 3 sets to 2. And Missouri played in one of the 3 non-conferences against Southeast Missouri State, and they win 3 sets to 2 over Southeast Missouri State. UCF 3 sets to 2 win over Houston. And then Oregon in the Big Ten featured game of the day. In any sport, there's no other men's soccer, women's soccer. Obviously, they play soccer Thursdays and Sundays. But sometimes they have featured men's matches, maybe different days. And there was no other sports playing. It was just it was just doing like regular. There might have been some like exhibition games for basketball, but they don't really show them. But otherwise, they had women. But the only regular season match, non-exhibition match before the season officially starts, and the games actually count, was again, it was between Oregon and UCLA. So we're talking about UCLA, and UCLA wins number 25, or number Oregon, unranked Oregon. After that win at home against Minnesota, they traveled to UCLA, to Los Angeles, play UCLA, and UCLA number 25 ranked in the country. They had swept